Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. At this particular moment, I don't know what I'm going to entitle this, but I feel it important to keep iterating certain things because it's important. I mean, it really is. And it shouldn't be overlooked. And before I get into the topic, I'm going to start off with a little story that ties in with this. When I was in corporate America, I was there for, 27 years. I seen a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of stuff that made no sense, a lot of stuff I didn't like, a lot of racist stuff, a lot of evil stuff, greed, you name it, everything was there, and it's just unfortunate. And I remember when I was working in this actually it was the second department I came in, and there's this lady that I used to go and I used to pick up, I think, treasury notes or something of that nature. But anyway, real sweet woman. I mean, real nice woman, always pleasant, never had anything negative to say, wasn't a negative person. But I noticed other people would pick on her. And it's like, why y'all messing with this woman? She's not messing with you. And then what kind of blew me away was the guy that was doing it, because it was more than one, but it was mainly this one guy. He brought in another guy that he was training, and the other guy started treating her that way. And I kind of realized at that point, when people see an opportunity to do shit, they do it because they see other people doing it and they think it's okay. And unless someone calls them out and wake them up and straighten them out, they continue to do that. And at one point I told them, I said, the next time I see this, I'm taking it to HR, and they stopped it around me. And I hope that they stopped it altogether, but I don't know. But I was letting them know that I see what you're doing and it's not right. And you need to take that somewhere else, So the reason why I shared that story, because what I'm about to say ties in. When you don't speak on things and people do them, they think it's okay. Or they think that it's okay to do it to you. It's like, no. Because I get this a lot. And before I start this, I'm going to say this in my father's voice. Go pay for some lessons, cheap motherfucker. And I hate to use that word and be, use those type of words, but sometimes you have to, because there are people that think that you're supposed to be here to cater to them for free. My daddy's saying was, never ask another grown man for something you're not willing to pay for. Out the kindness of my heart, I spent countless amount of hours giving you guys the chords, and that's what I do. I'm not here to teach nobody how to play the guitar. I do have DVD lessons if you want to learn the guitar for only $38. But that's not my purpose on the videos that I post. Is to just give you guys the chords across the screen. And my drummer was over here yesterday. I said, because I like to run things past other people, because I'm like, maybe I'm missing something. I said, look at that video. Tell me what you see. He said, I see you playing and I see those chords running across the screen. I said, absolutely. Now read that comment right there. And he read it. I said, read it out loud verbatim. What are the chords for this song? And he looked at me. It's like, what the fuck is this supposed to mean? I don't know neither. I mean, how is this being missed? Regardless of what device you use, as far as either your smartphone, your PC, those screen chords are across that screen. So, and they come early. As soon as the music starts, the chords run across the screen. So it's not like 2 minutes into the video, boom, here it is. And I said, I just want to run that past you, because I'm trying to figure out some things too. Because I'm like, again, maybe I'm missing something. He said, well, I must be missing it too, because I see them right across here. So, and I get that a lot. It's not just every blue moon. I say at least once a week I get that, and I'm like, I don't understand. I don't get that. I don't know. But I get comments like, still you playing, you should be teaching us. I shouldn't be doing nothing other than what I'm doing. Because one guy summed it up perfectly, and his name is Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. He said, you're not obligated to do anything, and they should appreciate the free content I do. Thank you. Because I mean, that's true. I'm here to help you guys, but sometimes you got to straighten people out, because you got people that's going to walk through life thinking that simply because they ask for stuff, they're going to get it. Or they don't want to pay for it, so they just want it. It's like, you got to pay your way through life. It's a rewarding experience for you when you have accomplished something that you paid for. You know, nobody gave it to you. You didn't bitch and complain and whine, and as a result of that, somebody just gave it to you. You know, it's a good feeling when you accomplish something on your own, or you finance the things that you want in life. You know, because that's what my dad said. You know, don't go around asking people stuff if you're not willing to pay them. You know, it's totally different when you don't have the money and you really need it. That's a whole nother ball game. But as far as this guitar lesson thing, you know, I stressed it. How I learned, I went to a music teacher. I paid them. They taught me. Plain and simple. That's it. You got people on the internet now think that they're going to learn how to be a musician by watching some other dude's fingers on the internet. And I've said that, make that statement at least 100 times in videos, but I got to keep doing it because there are times that people miss some of the videos that I post. And, I really want to get that message out there that if you're really serious, even if you're not, don't expect a group of strangers to help you out for free when you're not going to help them out. That's just the reality of life. And, again, I post these videos to not be complaining because, some people might say this, well, Morris, man, don't worry about those haters. Just ignore them. I can't ignore them because if I ignore them, they think that that's okay to do it then other people see that they do it and they do it. Just like the story I started off with at the beginning of this video. The other guy started haggling his poor woman because he seen the other guy doing it. So therefore he thought it was okay to continue this behavior, and it wasn't. And like I told him, I said, the next time I see this, I'm taking it to HR. Because we're in a professional work environment. This is not we're not in high school on the playground, so let's conduct ourselves like professionals, young professionals, so sometimes you got to put that word out there because there's some people that really need to hear this. Life is a learning experience, and I learn every day, and I appreciate the people that teach me, that they tell me things that make sense, and I'm supposed to do this accordingly. Instead of, I thought it was supposed to be done this way. No, it's supposed to be done this way. Got it. Thank you. So that's the purpose of these types of videos. It's just to put that out there to say, hey, you got to pay for your own way. Pay your own way. You can't expect, other people to do stuff for you absolutely free. Because, again, I'm sitting here looking at this bug flying around here. And I want to stop the video and go take a big shoe and crush him. Because I hate bugs in my house. It's that time of the year. But I'll deal with him later. Because he ain't going nowhere. But anyway, again, I just thought it was important because the older people need to pass on the knowledge to the younger people. Because that's how I learn. I learned from a lot of older dudes to say, hey, been there, done that, dude. You don't want to do this, or you need to do this. Instead of this mentality, I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. I can do this all by myself. And then after they fall on their face and come back to you and say, okay, I thought I was. And you hope that they be humble enough to come back to realize that, hey, that wasn't the right thing to do, and I thought it was. Because there's nothing wrong with taking risks and saying, hey, I'm going to try to do it this way. Okay, it didn't work. Do it this way. Because I once had a friend of mine tell me this. One of your problems is you have a tendency to don't follow through on stuff. And I found that to be interesting because that statement was not true. It was real simple. I tried stuff that didn't work, so therefore I'm not going to continue to do it. It makes no sense to continue to do something that doesn't work. But unfortunately, he misinterpreted that as I started something, then 2 weeks later, I quit, I don't want to do it. No, it didn't work. I've tried a lot of things that didn't work. And long as you recover from those things and stop doing them and try something else, you're okay. But I found that to be interesting. But that statement from him was totally not accurate. Because again, it wasn't. I'm not a quitter. But if I tried and it don't work, I don't continue. It makes no sense to do that, but everybody got a different interpretation of your actions. But anyway, I'm going to sign off on this video, but I'm just going to leave you guys with this. If you want to learn how to play the guitar, go pay somebody to teach you. You're not going to learn by watching some dude on the internet fingers for free. You're going to become a half-baked dabbling musician. You don't want that. Till next time, take care. I do these videos out of love. Take care.